Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael, and as you see here, I have a Portobello mushroom burger. Stay tuned and I will show you how to make this vegan option to hamburger meat. And I've got one more surprise. I'm not going to be using mayonnaise on my burger today. Stick around and see what else I use for the dressing for my burger. All right, so let's get to making our Portobello burgers. So I have 3 Portobellos here that I have cleaned. And how you clean those is you just take a napkin. You don't want to put them in water, and you just kind of brush them off if there's anything on them. So these were pretty clean out of the box. I have 3 of them here. So just kind of give them a little wipe down, anything you might see on them, and take that off. Also the stem, you want to take that off. These didn't have a really large stem on them, so I'm going to see if I can't cut some of that off of that just to get that out of there. There we go. So we don't want any stems in those. We just want the actual cap to the mushroom. So that's how you clean those. So I'm going to take a little pan that I've got here, and I'm going to put them in here, and I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on them, and we will cover them on the both top and the bottom. So I've got the olive oil on both sides of the mushrooms now. You can see that. I've got those on like that. So now I want to cut up an onion. I just want some of it because I'm going to caramelize some of it. So I'm just going to cut a few slices here. There we go. That's our onions. We'll caramelize those. I will get set up at the stove, and I will see you there, and we will get these cooking. So I just put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan there. And now I'm going to bring my onions over that we just cut up. And let's see, test the oil to see how we're doing with that temperature. Oh yeah. All right. I'm going to turn that down now that I know that it's ready to go. And we're just going to kind of just keep these stirring around just a little bit until they cook down really good. All right, my onions are done. This is how I like mine. So I'm going to take these off, and then I'm going to set up another skillet here, and we'll cook these portobellos. Okay, I've got another cast iron skillet here, and I've got just a little bit of oil in the bottom of that. And let's go ahead and put our portobellos in. We're going to start with the crown facing down first. These should not take very long at all to cook. I'm thinking maybe a couple of minutes on each side. You'll be able to tell when they get done. They'll start getting soft and tender. All right, let's turn these over and see how we're doing. We'll start cooking them on the other side. I'm going to use a little bit of my house seasoning that I made, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link in the description box below of how I make my house seasoning. So just kind of sprinkle a little bit on the top of each one of them. I think it needs just a little bit more oil in the bottom. I'm going to put just a little bit more of that house seasoning on the bottom. This one there is cooking really fast, so it's going to be almost done. It's not as thick as these other two. All right, and we'll go ahead and take these 2 up. And I'll meet you back and we'll put our burger together. I am back now. Let's put our burger together. So I've got my bun. And if you haven't seen the video where I make these really soft hamburger buns, check that out. I'll put the link in the description box below. But you can see how really soft these are. They're easy to make, and they're vegan. There's no milk or there's no eggs in them. So a good alternative. We're going to make this all vegan meal today. So I've got some hummus also. And if you haven't seen that video, how I make my hummus, I'll put the link in the description box below of that video. I'm going to use this in lieu of mayonnaise today. So this is definitely a good substitute for that. So let's put some of this on our bun. And we'll get a good coating on both sides. And I've got some Delia provolone cheese, and it is also a vegan cheese. So I'm going to put a slice of that on my burger. And on the other side of the bun, I'm going to put some of these caramelized onions that I cooked on here. So we saw me doing those, so let's put some of those on the burger. Those are always good. And I've got some avocado and some tomato cut up, so let's get a slice of that on our burger also. And a little bit of that avocado, that looks really good. Let me get me a paper towel, stand by. Alrighty, so now let's get the star of the show. We're going to get our portobello mushroom out. And we'll put that on our one side of the bun. And give that a little flip over. And there we go. A good meat alternative, portobello mushroom. So check out this recipe and see if you like it. I would love to hear from you in the description box below what you thought of this recipe. Give this a try. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you hadn't and you like the content of this video, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. That way I can continue to grow this channel. Share this video, like it, and try my portobello burger mushrooms. Thank you.